been a while since I updated the story. I think about my life, like 10 months maybe since the last video. A lot has happened and a lot has not happened. I think I ended where we were going to start the adoption process. We have done that. We completed all our paperwork. We finished the home study. All of that was finalized in March of this year, March 9th. And exactly 1 month later, we got the call that we were matched with a birth mom and baby, which was surreal. We honestly thought the wait would be so much longer than it actually was for us. We got the call in April about this match, and that's probably a story that will just stay with me, not on the internet, but we were matched and we were super excited. The following week we got to speak with birth mom and caseworker. She told us the sex of the baby, which we couldn't even believe. It was such a surreal feeling. We got ultrasound pictures, I believe a couple weeks after that, started getting everything ready for new baby. A couple months later, baby was born. We got the call that baby was born, to start looking at traveling soon. I stayed home from work the next day just because I didn't know what was going to happen. And caseworker called us, and birth mom, decided to parent, which was so bittersweet. We loved that baby so much and prayed for that baby so much and prayed for birth mom so much. So it was and is, because it didn't happen that long ago. In our hearts, it was devastating because we did love them so much. And everyone around us loved them so much. So that was probably the hardest day of my life. Emotionally, it was, I don't even know how to describe how hard it was and is. Trust me, I don't know that I will ever truly get over that or not feel the pain from that. It was hard. It was really hard. So that happened a little over a month ago. Pardon my voice. I'm getting over a cold. That happened a little over a month ago, and it's been a roller coaster of emotions, to say the least. People have said to me, "Oh my goodness, you are so strong," and I want to tell them, and I do tell them, I am not strong. You don't see me behind closed doors or in my home or in the bathroom or in the car before I step into work just sobbing, because sometimes you don't know how you're going to take the next step. You don't know how you're going to get through that moment or get through that day. And I'm not strong at all. And I have wondered and prayed, how does the joy of the Lord become my strength in this time? I have not done a good job of doing that. But I have to keep reminding myself that if nothing happened, if we are never parents, the joy of the Lord is my strength. And the Lord is eternally the same. And He's enough. I don't know if I've gotten there yet. Yeah, I don't think we get there totally in this life. But I'm trying. We are still moving forward with adoption, and because we feel like that's what the Lord has led us to do. It's definitely a daily choice to choose joy over sorrow. A lot of days recently have been emotionally the lowest points of my life. I mean, we had a miscarriage or a chemical pregnancy a year and a half ago, which was so hard. This is harder by far. I think it's because we don't get closure necessarily from it. So there have been days where I did not want to get out of bed, and still, last week was really hard. There are days where it seems like God's forgotten me, or God has given me too much. And I know that's not true. And we've been studying Job. And God believed in Job so much and knew that he would never deny the Lord, that he allowed the devil to do what he did to Job. What an honor. That sounds weird, but the Lord believed in him so much, and I'm trying to think that's the case here. But it's hard. So we keep pushing forward, and I don't know what's going to happen, obviously. We are going to keep pursuing adoption, and we will have a baby in this nursery that I'm sitting in right now. One day, I don't know how soon or how long that will be. I just know that the struggle is difficult. So difficult. And I have to believe that the reward, and I hate calling it a reward, but that the end picture is going to be so beautiful. So right now we are starting to see cases again. After a little bit of time to just pause. Like I said, I don't know where that will take us, but I'm choosing joy, and I've told myself I'm going to, because being in that darkness feels so awful. I'm starting counseling next week, which I've put off for a long time, which will be good. And I just want anyone who's going through this to know that it's okay to feel everything you're feeling, and to have all the questions, and to be scared, and to cry, and to just break down. It's okay. But ultimately, I myself know that I have to get up and keep going. So that's where we are. We are choosing to keep going. Hopefully, we will be holding our baby soon. But even still, I'm going to choose joy.